Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'm sure you can feel the vibes. They're much calmer and happier today than they were on Friday playing Apex. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. And appreciate you being here as always. I see somebody voted on the poll already and chose winter. My favorite season is fall, but winter isn't bad or anything. Please remember to leave a like as you vote as well. Last stream, I was feeling like pretty frustrated playing Apex, so I told everybody that today I was going to play something calmer. I've had Season downloaded for a long time, but I haven't played it yet, so I figure today is as good a day as any. Apex will be there for another day. But yeah, I think I streamed the demo before, but it was only like 10 minutes long, and I had to use a controller. Today I'm going to be using keyboard and mouse, and it'll be the full game, so we'll see how it goes. Hi, Jen. How are you? Thanks for popping in. I hope you're having a good day. I'm going ahead and get started with this game. But yeah, based on the demo, it was really chill. Just like ride a bike around and take pictures, journal, that kind of stuff. Pretty therapeutic. Shouldn't be too frustrating, so I'm excited to see how it goes. I always forget to move my mic up, but I'm gonna do that real quick. I mean my camera, so it's not annoying. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Sorry, I'm trying to get Streamlabs to let me move this. There we go. I'll put it there in the corner. That might be better.
Who are you? I don't know, but I'm writing to you anyway. Where are you? How far in the future? Where'd you find my journal?
Hey Reggie, how are you?
I may
Happy
never
Sunday.
know, but you can know me from what I put down on these pages. I come from a little village in the mountains. No one has left here since before I was born. But our lives changed overnight, just a few days ago when my best friend had a prophetic dream. A vision that the elder said means this season is going to end soon. The world is about to enter a new era. A great change is coming. Everyone was afraid. I was surrounded by questions and I began to feel how little I know. What is this season that is about to end? And why is it ending? What exactly is out there that could turn the world
So, Mike Reggie, your favorite season is winter as well? I'm surprised winter has 2 votes so far.
There are still voices singing and laughing in the wilderness. I could record them before they're gone.
Mine is fall.
I also thought of my dad, who always wanted to see the outside world but never did. So...
yeah, I'm a winter baby, but fall is nice. I feel like it's not too hot, not too cold. The leaves change color, kind of stuff. So I like it.
A palace of art and memory at the edge of the earth. She says it's the only place safe from the turmoil of a changing season. I hope that's where you're reading this now. I can't stop the change that is coming, but this time on Earth could live on in these pages.
But yeah, what attracted me to this game initially is the graphics. I always thought it looked really cool.
To be alive right now.
And the main character is a black woman, which I don't see often in video games. So I was like, check that out. Hey Kingston, how are you?
Cooking in the other room.
Hope you're having a good weekend.
I can hear my mom's voice.
Yeah, it's like summer's too hot. In the past, when I was a kid, summer was cool because it was like, oh, you got a break from school, but now I don't even get that anymore. So I'm an adult, so like, yeah, people can have summer. I'm good. Save, failed, retry. It's failing already. All right, so this is like a little journal, I guess. I'm not gonna read any of that. But yeah, the graphics are very clean. Hopefully they look clean for you guys as well. It says inspect. Okay, so it just rotates it. I don't know who's humming downstairs, but I guess we'll find out.
My bag and Dad's camera, ready for the great departure.
does that say? It says, hope you like him more than you would have liked a fish. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, when the game comes on, it says they recommend you use a controller, but I don't really feel like there's any benefit to that I can tell. There's somebody, I don't know how to say his name, Pate, but most of the stuff seems to come from that person. Okay. It says this is an introduction to the more frightful aspects of this world. So kind of like a collection of scary stories, I guess. A reasonable amount of fear and fun makes for prudent children. Okay. Like the humming is kind of getting old already, so I'm gonna have to hurry up with looking at this stuff. This bill is worth 10 poems. Okay. Like I can hum all day as long as you stay in the room. It says nightlife in the plaza. I guess this is her mom and dad. It says I went out for a climb, be back this evening. Somebody sketched the dad. Okay. I think that's it in this room. Let's go tell him to be quiet. Oh, or her, whatever.
The last moment in this little house. There used to be 3 of us here. My mom and dad and me. Soon it will be just her. Her and all these memories. But in this moment, everything is the same as ever. Until I shift my weight. The floorboards creak. Mom hears it and turns to me.
I wonder why they don't just show it instead of also telling.
You're up. What are you doing standing there? Time to get going. It's gonna be a beautiful morning. I'm making progress. I found the burner, camera, recorder, travel bag. Breakfast is in progress. Still gotta make a pendant. We haven't used this in so long. Good thing I saved the instructions. Just as you would use a shield to protect your body, an identity pendant protects your mind. Your thoughts, memories, everything that makes you, you. We don't wear them here in the village anymore. But if you're going into the outside world, I'll feel better when you've got a pendant shielding you. Diseases of the mind, like the dream sickness. We don't know what caused it. We heard people suddenly fell into an eternal sleep. These were years of wild rumors, and half of them turned out to be true. In times of war, a pendant can be used to identify a body. Let's skip that part. Objects have 2 layers, the physical and the mental. The pendant needs to absorb both. 1. Collect a sentimental object for each sense: sound, smell, feel, sight, taste. 2. Feel the sense and speak aloud a memory of the object. 3. Feed the object into the burner. The memory will leave the speaker as it is transferred to the pendant. That means I'll forget the memory after I say it. It's supposed to be painless. At least.
Mm,
No, you must remember everything. That's your role. The pendant needs this little sacrifice. I want to be sure it works. Don't be afraid. A few memories is a small price to pay for knowing you'll be safe. Okay, so this old tape should work for our sense of sound. I remember you and I fell asleep listening to this tape. Your dad came home.
yeah, this game definitely has like a therapeutic feel to it.
What an odd feeling. Like an absence, disappearing. The empty space fills itself back in until I forget that I forgot anything at all. I'm glad I'm only losing a few memories. If I lost too many, I wouldn't even know who you are. You should pick the rest of the objects. I'll lose the memories, but you'll have them independent forever. So they should be important to you. They should be parts of your identity you want to be sure to protect. So think about what these items and what the memories would preserve about you. Let's do smell next. Find an object with a strong odor and that holds a piece of you.
I'm just trying to see all the options because I don't know if I pick something, if that's just gonna be it.
Granite, seaside, darkness. This speaks to how my mom loves me. Sweet wax honey. How I've tried to save things. Ancient perfume, sweet. Nothing is ever lost.
What did you choose for smell? Let's breathe in deep. Your dad used to bring these flowers home from his climbs. They only grow high up in the mountains. He was a great climber. He even found us a new source of water. I hoped after he would climb less, maybe even retire, but he always wanted to explore, and the only direction to go was up. Maybe the Elder is letting you leave out of guilt for what happened to your dad. If someone has the energy to leave, it needs to go somewhere. He fell into the Fitz ravine. We never found his body.
Like, her mom, these stories are all over the place.
But doesn't he rest with us at night? Doesn't he appear in our dreams? How can such a human being depart this earth without leaving behind a trace as strong as the flowers would still have their scent? Darling, I don't want to lose this one. I can't lose this one. Can we put the flowers back, please?
I guess.
Thank you.
Like, I didn't really see anything else to smell, I don't think. Hey, Christmassy, how have you been? Yeah, but she was like going on a tangent. I was like, everything else seems more related to like touch or taste? Oh, what's over here?
Honey, wax, baby, waves. I was loved by people I have no memory of.
Yeah, I'm like, I can try this one, but she might say she doesn't want to lose this memory either.
What did you choose for smell? Let's breathe in deep. This kind of candle keeps someone alive for the time it takes to burn. Just a few hours when death is nearby.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the lurk. And hopefully cleaning the kitchen is going well.
It can be enough for last rites, last words. This was Grandma's candle. She didn't want to use it. You spent a lot of time with her when you were a baby. I realized she wouldn't live long enough for you to remember her, or for her to see you grow up and discover what kind of person you'd be. So in a way, you don't know her, and she didn't know you. And yet, she loved you. I don't know where love goes, but it belongs to you anyway.
Yeah, she like, you can have that memory. Don't nobody care about that, apparently.
Now touch. Pick something with a texture you like.
Yeah, I don't think I can. Well, maybe I can.
Cool, scratchy, palm grains. A friend gave me this a long time ago.
Sure.
So what did you end up choosing? Okay, feel the surface. The cool stone. I remember. This was in the months after your father passed. You didn't seem sad, but you just weren't interested in anything. It was hard to know what to do. One day, you and your friend Pate went fishing. You didn't catch anything, of course, but when I was putting away your bucket,
Why'd she say of course?
we found this creature there. Pate had dropped it in without you noticing. I remember how it made you smile. And I felt, oh, no matter how much things have changed, I will get to see my little girl smile again.
Hey, Mr. Mac, how's your weekend going?
I'm fine. Let's do sight next. Pick something that looks nice.
It's like, do we really have to make this pendant? I could just leave. Remember what was
My
over
hand
here?
when I was a child. This speaks to how my mom loves me.
I'm like, I could do this photo, but I feel like she's gonna say no.
Dad by my hand. I remember who my dad was.
So, what did you end up choosing? I remember your dad sitting a long time while you did this portrait of him. But you spent most of the time erasing, getting it down to fewer
My
and
weekend's
fewer
been pretty
details.
good.
He's been gone for years now. And yet, when I look at these lines, I remember what he was like around the house. The way he moved, danced, and laughed.
Hey, Mr. Mitchell, welcome. Hope things are going well for you too. But yeah, yesterday went to the mall. I have to travel next week and go to Chicago, and my company's having a Christmas party on Friday, so I went to find a dress to wear to that. Then I went to dinner with my boyfriend. We went to Eddie V's. It was my first time being there, but it's a very nice restaurant. So definitely recommend it if you guys like seafood or steak. But yeah, so the week's been good. The weekend's been good. Now I'm just trying to get a stream in before I wash my hair as always. Yeah, I figured, Mr. Mitchell, but no worries.
You really captured him, his way of being, his soul. What is a force in the world that makes everything go away?
But yeah, are you all packed? Mr. Mac, I know you're traveling tomorrow, right?
How could a few lines on a scrap of paper resist it? For how long? You were so young when you learned that the love in our lives is not constant.
Hey, Smoke, thanks. I appreciate the lurk. I hope all's well with you as well.
People are never replaced. They just go. We see them in these lines until the lines go too.
Like, how many sensors I got left? Like, I'm here to ride the bike, man.
For taste, we can eat breakfast and feed some to the burner.
Yeah, I've mentioned him on stream before, but it might have been one where you weren't here. But yeah, I have a boyfriend. We live together. For taste, we can eat breakfast and feed some to the burner. Oh, so she didn't even let me choose. I was gonna choose a candy.
The memory I'll lose is the one we're forming right now. I want you to have it forever. We're standing here. You're having a last taste of home.
Yeah, this is like a very long intro. Just got done not too long ago. Nice. Yeah, I'll probably wait until
Now
like
you're protected
Tuesday
by
to
lost
pack.
memories.
So I have to fly out on Wednesday.
A gem of home around your neck. This is my only condition for letting you go. You must promise me never to take the pendant off. And never tamper with it.
I'll try not to.
Okay? Then I'm okay with you leaving. I think your camera and bag are still in your room. It's time to gather them up.
Like, I don't even know where I'm going.
I've lost so much. How could the world ask me to lose you too?
Am I not allowed to come back? Like, she's making a big deal about this trip.
Look at us. There we are. There we were. We'll always be right here on this beautiful morning.
All right, I guess that was the intro. Okay, good luck with your games. I've never played Gears 5, but best of luck. Also, recently downloaded Titanfall 2 because it was on sale for like $4. So I'm gonna have to try that at some point. I think you're the one who suggested it.
I just performed a ritual with my mom. The moment has passed, but I'll record it in these pages for you, for the future.
It's enough keepsakes to unlock an inspiration. Okay.
I never knew when my mom would share a memory of Dad while cooking, on a walk.
Yeah, I don't know
with
why
no
this stream
warning.
gets behind like that.
It knocked the wind out of me. Rituals take this grief and give it a shape and a story. Filling in this journal is a ritual too, but for a loss that hasn't hit us yet.
Hey, yeah, I can check out Gears 5. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if I really care to add any of that if it
I've
doesn't
brought
unlock
tools
anything in the
to
game.
record the sights and sounds of this season. I'll start by recording the only place I've ever known. Public sleep music is a tradition of ours here. When the music ends, the village will begin to wake
Thai
up.
food, interesting. Yeah, I've had Thai food before, but not a large variety of it. I guess let us know if it's good.
Last night there was a goodbye party here in the plaza. Everyone was so afraid for me.
Yeah, I think I
To
played this part during
understand
the
that
demo.
fear, to understand where I grew up, you have to know the man standing watch over the plaza, Dr. Fumio.
Yeah, that does suck. How do I get it back to where it was? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna leave that alone.
Last night, my friends wrote down their hopes for my trip and tied them to the branches of this tree.
Okay, I was like, she doesn't run, I guess, but she does now. That's still not enough. Like I forgot how to take the camera out. Here we go.
Remembering everything must be painful. Dr. Fumio brought peace to so many people here. Dr. Fumio and his son founded Cairo back in 776. They live on through our traditions.
They didn't have me do this during the demo.
There are are 3 murals celebrating Dr. Fumio's work. Pate loves fish, even though nobody here has ever seen one. I remember soaking my feet in here on hot days. A village that was created as a place to heal. Is that where my instinct to try to help comes from? It's so strange to imagine I'll be shaped by places and people I haven't met yet. So strange to imagine that I might feel at home somewhere else.
Know how to get back to the challenge part.
The elder sought out Dr. Fumio to cure her mother, who was suffering from time misperception.
I think they want a picture of this too.
This is Dr. Fumio and his son. The statue isn't as old as it looks. The artist wore it down to give it a feeling of ancientness and the authority that comes with it. This is the cafe where my dad used to read his poems. He wrote one for me. Maybe he wrote it for you too.
Maybe that was a bad photo. I thought that was the last mural.
Dr.
There we
Fumio
go.
said the dream sickness was caused by something very powerful. He wasn't able to cure it.
Oh, this thing.
This is a healing instrument created by Dr. Fumio. It draws on the pure mountain air. Dr. Fumio was an important person, but we also just have a need to put a human face on events that are beyond our control. He may have felt just as scared and helpless as everyone else.
Yeah, this is definitely like a slow game.
Pate's little daydream of leaving this place, of seeing something weird. Smells like an old man's toes dipped in cinnamon.
What?
I had to drink this gross potion last night. Like my pendant, it's supposed to protect my brain.
I guess I shouldn't have smelled that.
Caro Village was founded during the modernity. Much later, Dr. Fumio arrived and remade it in his image. This flower means you're in my thoughts. The morning after the search was called off for Dad, our doorstep was covered in them.
Okay, I think we're almost to the bike.
Is it recording?
Yes.
Okay. How to leave home for my daughter. Find a sacred square of earth. Lay down so you have the dirt at your back. Close your eyes. Close everything. Do you see for yourself? You see for the dead, for the unborn. Do you listen for yourself? You listen for the dead, for the unborn. Your ancestors are in that dirt. All the living and all the dead are holding you up. Now, stand. They're still there, aren't they? It's time to move, to entangle yourself everywhere with everyone. So the next time you lay down in the dirt, you will have so much more to tell them.
But yeah, it's a cool animation style. I feel like this game can definitely put you to sleep though. So if you're looking for something chill, go ahead and boot this up.
Pate fixed up 3 bikes instead of 1.
Yeah, it was nice. Nice little moment. I feel like I chose blue last time. Blue is my favorite color, but sometimes I like to switch it up, you know. It's like either blue or yellow. That pink one is not standing out to me. So I'll stick with blue. I just like how bright yellow is sometimes. Yeah, it is like, it's definitely slow. Slower than I'm used to, but I like the graphics as well. But yeah, I have no idea how long this bike ride is gonna last. When I was watching the trailer, I think she just kind of rides the bike to different places and meets new people, takes pictures, that kind of thing. Oh. Oh. Oh, but it's a magic bike that floats by itself. I guess they got a little kickstand. This area says, "Dear Cornelius, I've thought it over and I have to tell you the value you picked. I'm sorry, the name you picked for your baby. It is terrible. Please do not go forward with it. I pray this letter reaches you in time." Okay.
That poor baby.
How's she gonna assume the name was bad? He didn't say what the name was. He just automatically sided with what's his name. About that poor baby. I was thinking the person that wrote the letter needs to mind their business because it's not their job. But whatever. I actually have a game on my wish list with the same concept as this game, but the aesthetic is like acid trip and bright colors. What's the name of that one? This won 2 matches playing TDM. Well, I am glad I can bring you luck, Mr. Mac. I might have to check out Gears 5. They got a TDM mode too. Apex probably stole it from them or some other game. This says, "Please get this letter to Dr. Fumio. I am suffering from memory excess but cannot travel to the village for treatment. I was praying you could instruct me by mail how to cure myself of this disease. I am unable to forget. Now I realize how important it is to gain open space in the mind. Tell me what to do. Tell me how to forget." It's an interesting request. "Please get this letter to Dr. Fumio." They put that twice. They meant that part. Okay.
Before setting up in Kero Village, Dr. Fumio roamed the land curing people. It must have been hard when he wasn't around anymore, especially for people who couldn't travel to the village.
It says, "I feel like I'm walking tipsy on the edge of the earth. We're skipping from island to island the way a stone skips along the surface of the water, leaving little ripples like a kiss or two. Oh, I don't know. I just miss you today and today and today." XOXO, you know who. I'm like, we don't know who. It says like Miko Advis. Maybe that's who they're sending it to. And says, "Hey, guess where I am? I hope you looked at this side first. I had to pay my respects to the birthplace of Manchos. There's a lot of tourists, but also a weird feeling to the place. It would take me more than a postcard to explain. Take care, Aldo." I'm just stealing random people's postcards, I guess. It says, "Don't bother trying to visit Caro or Caro Village. It simply isn't that kind of location." Yet they visited it and sent a postcard. "This village was very hard to find, but if you really need it, somehow you make your way there. I just wanted to let you know that I'm staying here for good. This season can only meet a violent end. It's too bright, too cheery. Stay safe, Conway." Okay.
I can see in these letters that the outside world has extremes of beauty and tragedy beyond anything I've known.
I'm glad she keeps talking while I do stuff.
I feel nourished in these sights by the unfamiliarity of it all. These means of connection, long in disuse, are certainly telling me something about the world. Will they be used again in the next season?
Like, I see Winter is still winning. I'm just amazed. I was not expecting Winter to be in the lead in terms of people's favorite seasons. Just because it's cold. I mean, I like the winter, snow, Christmas, that kind of stuff. And since I work from home, it doesn't really bother me when it snows. It just looks pretty. But I know for most people, if you gotta be outside in it, it's not the most exciting thing, especially after Christmas ends. Oh, I don't think I'm done yet. Park? There we go. The game I was talking about is Sludge Life, but now that I look, maybe it's not the same. Okay, I'm still gonna write it down. That and Gears 5. A post-it note. But yeah, I've never heard of it, Sludge Life. I hate the snow so much. I'm in northern Utah, but from South LA. I was about to be like, how'd you end up in Utah if you hate the snow Christmas Eve? But that might be too long of a story. But I'm sorry to hear that. Do you have any plans to move somewhere warmer eventually? I guess I could have put the... Okay, never mind. Hey, don't leave your bike. I probably could have completely skipped that place. But yeah, I'm from Chicago, so, you know, I'm used to the cold and snow. For some reason, this part of the game makes me think about, what's that game called? Like, Don't Fall or something? I never played it, I just watched people play. Maybe back to Cali, but the reason I moved is because I lived in the ghetto last year. Oh my god, I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, that definitely sounds like a good reason to leave. I understand. I've never been to Utah either, like I don't know much about it. It was similar to Colorado, like one of those states I heard about but hadn't experienced or didn't know much about, so I came to check it out. But are there things that you like about Utah? Human fall flat? No, I think it's called Don't Fall. If I'm remembering correctly. Let me search real quick. I feel like it came out earlier this year. And people were playing it a lot. Is it not called Don't Fall? Don't something. I can't remember now. Darn it. Yeah, I guess it's... Yeah, I guess it's not Don't Fall. I'm blanking on the name. That's what it is. I'll find it. Fall Guys. No, it's not that one. I've played that one though. Maybe it's called Don't Jump. Is that what it is? I can't believe I'm forgetting the name of this game. It's not that either. Darn it. It's on Steam somewhere. I didn't download it, but like... Say like, it's like don't something. Don't look down, something like that. Sainted streamed it. No, it's not that. I don't know why I can't remember the name of this game. That's crazy. Utah is good, super chill, and nothing happens where I'm at. It's mostly farmland, cows and farms. Yeah, that's kind of what I expect from Utah. I know there's a few games will fall on the name. Yeah, it's like pretty much you have to climb to the top. It's a continuous game. And if you fall off, you just have to start over. There's no saving or anything like that. Like, why can I not think of the name of this game? If Mr. Mitchell could hear, I'm sure he could remind me of what it was, but I know he can't hear me. Can I go through the water? Back on the bike, girl. She like, nah, we're not doing that. Okay. Like, which way do I go? Maybe this one? But yeah, it'll come to me. But yeah, a few months ago it was popular. A lot of streamers were playing it. I was considering playing it myself, but they all looked very frustrated, so I chose not to. So I like my peace. But yeah, for some reason I thought summer would be more popular. It's people's favorite season, but I guess not. My computer's being weird. Okay, there we go.
I cycled through landscapes, seeing them for the first and last time. I had no idea when I left my home how the season would
Thank
end.
you, Perk. I
Or
appreciate
more
you.
importantly,
Only
how
Up.
soon.
How did I get Don't Fall from Only Up? Because the objective of the game is to not fall. I think that's how. But yes, it's called Only Up. I wasn't gonna ever find that searching for Don't. So I really appreciate that. And thanks for being here, by the way, too. How are you?
On a cold, damp day, I feel true loneliness for the first time. Nobody could have described with words how big this world is, how it goes and goes.
It's raining now. We're on
I
a bike.
passed through it,
That's rough.
where others passed before me.
It's a long journey. And hop back on that bike. About to eat and play Apex. How's your Sunday? My Sunday's going pretty good, honestly. Good luck with your Apex games. What you about to eat? I'm like, I don't know if I asked you how your Thanksgiving was, but hopefully it went well. I can't remember if I've talked to you since then or not, like on B-Ride stream or something. But yeah, I probably could have or should have eaten something before the stream too, but I didn't. I'll eat after. I'm like, can I do anything with this or? I think so. So every line is dead, every wire is cut. I hate this season. Okay.
Someone was out here alone.
I'm like, now I'm out here alone. I hope it ended well for them. Okay, it's just trees. I was just trying to see what was over there. Your luck is right. I think I'm gonna eat some ramen. I don't feel like cooking. Mine was basic. I was stay at home and have people bring me my kids' plates. Look, I mean, I'm not mad at you. But yeah, my Thanksgiving was good. I flew to Chicago for literally like a day. Like I got there Wednesday night and flew back Friday night. But I didn't want to not spend Thanksgiving with my family because we usually spend it together. So it was a quick trip, but it was a good one. This is longer than I was expecting it to be. I wonder if it's gonna play forever if I'm back out. Are you excited about Loba Prestige again? Like, excited is a strong word. I feel like it could have been better, but that's how I feel about most things that they make for Loba, so it's not terrible, but it's not like I'm not like hype about it, if that makes sense.
I can't really live like this.
It says one voice, one tune, alone in the wilderness, can't last long. Two voices, a melody and a harmony is enough to survive a little while. Three voices, a community, a song can last a whole season. Okay.
They kept themselves company with music.
Okay, so the person wasn't alone then, maybe. This better not have the same song on it. Yeah, we're not
Two
listening to that
voices
again.
is like me and my mom. We can survive, but eventually you need more.
Why are all the boxes playing the same song?
Three voices is complex as life is supposed to be.
And now they're overlapping. Alright, I'll let those end. I said weeks past. You've been out here for weeks? Okay. I think that's everything over here. Yeah. That new DJ Khaled, no. Like, not quite. It was alright the first time, but the third time, like, alright, y'all. I thought each box was gonna have a different song. So it's a little disappointing. Like, am I forgetting something? I don't know. Guess I should get back on the bike instead of doing that slow walk. But yeah, it's like if your aim is not perfect with the bike, then she gets off. Like if you hit anything. It says, I met a driver from a group that's building a community. I'm leaving with him. Goodbye to this lonesome place. It's just outside in the grass. Like, I feel like they were expecting too much of this area. Goodbye to this lonesome season. Okay.
Looks like they made it out of here. But what is this group?
Like, can I take a picture of it? Okay, cool. That was enough.
Time seems to pass differently around here. I feel so heavy and so light at the same time. I'm not really alone. I'm with myself. I'm with the earth.
Alright, well, on to a new area, I guess. Oh, just ride the bike, homie. Where's she going? I remember watching a review for this game, and they were talking about how the mechanics can be kind of trash sometimes. I'm experiencing that for myself. It's just a little clunky with the bike sometimes. A little cutscene.
In the empty places, I found companionship in the tapes I recorded before leaving home. The elder told me the story of her life. I listened back to it, ready to note down anything that seemed important.
Let's set the scene for the listener, whoever that might be. This is the elder speaking. We're sitting in the plaza, saying goodbye to a dear soul. We're here to see if there's anything useful in my mind that could help you on your trip. A century's worth of memories, dreams, fantasies, visions.
Funny looking lady.
Like a big, old, haunted library. When I die, this library will burn down. But which book should we check out first? I don't have all the answers. But I do feel the story of my life could help you understand what kind of world is out there. It's okay not to understand everything right away. The moment may pass before you've gotten a firm hold on it. But as long as you're there to witness it, to take it down in your journal, you and others to come will someday take the time to make sense of it all. First, I got old. That's an important step. Being an elder is all about
Is she
how
trying to
you
crack
react
jokes?
to strange events. The key is not to be surprised, but kind of frown, look serious, and say something like, "It begins." Never say, "I don't know." Say, "We dive into a pool of uncertainty." I was born on the ocean. My mother and father worked on a cruise ship, the short-lived but glorious watery republics, floating cities. Most won their independence by the time I was born. How can I describe them?
This
They
game
were
will
a
definitely
jewel
put
of
you to
golden
sleep.
season.
Same. Like I've watched people play the Walking Dead games, Mr. Matt. And it's interesting because it's like you're watching a movie, but to play it myself. With this one, I feel like I'm just clicking through old people talking.
Pleasure boats with a radical political program. How nice.
I mean, I'm the one who said I want to take a break from sweating on Apex, so here we are. This is definitely the exact opposite of Apex. An ideal game would probably be somewhere in the middle, but it's cool. It's all part of the journey.
The golden age was a time of flags, logos, mottos, mastheads. My mom taught me to read them. She was a ship's philosopher. My dad was a recycling engineer. Recycling on the ship was a matter of life and death.
But thank you guys for pressing the like button. I appreciate it.
We had to get the most out of every object and watt of energy.
I'm like, I don't care about none of these. Where'd your family come from? Who cares? Tell me more about your dad. Who cares? Tell me more about your mom. Don't care about that either. Maybe W will encompass both of those other two.
My grandparents played with the past. They changed it like we change our wardrobe. So it was a different answer every time. But they
Oh, so
often
she
said
doesn't
we were
know.
exiles of some kind. Exiled royalty from a secret lineage. Blood
Yeah.
that glows in the dark.
I'm always open to trying new games.
Or exiled from the mouth of some great leviathan. When they were older, they just said, "We're from here. We're from right now." I loved the way the ship would tilt and roll with the waves, especially as I fell asleep. It was so comforting. Picture me as a kid in bed, feeling the swaying of the ship. It was like being rocked to sleep as a baby. I loved exploring the ship too, wandering through the suites, the swimming pool, the game rooms, and oh, there were 2 dance halls, a large, elegant one and another one in the basement.
Yeah, just for the developers of this game. I feel like it's kind of surprising to me that they chose to include something like this where you're just like clicking through the story the whole time. Like they know it's 2023 and then people have short attention spans, so like was it the best choice? I can't hear what's going on, but saw only up in the chat. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I am not playing the game.
A lot of my firsts were down there. My first
The
dance,
time has
my
come
first
and
kiss.
gone. But yeah, when Mr. Mitchell streams only up, then we should all definitely tune in for that, because that should be entertaining.
And so forth. Our ship was taken over in the early days of the war. That was the end of the watery republics. I heard the dance hall in the basement became a weapons cache. Took me half my life to say goodbye to the world I knew in my youth. Imagine me and my parents and everyone I knew being escorted off the ship.
It's like, imagine me caring.
by
What
a
is the
company
purpose of the story?
soldiers. And I'm thinking, I hope they don't make a mess of my room. I was embarrassed by the younger kids who were crying their eyes out, but they knew, I guess. Yes, the start of the war was a turning of seasons, and we had been warned the season was going to end. Oh, but we didn't understand the warning. You see, one night, along a coastline, we saw beautiful lights shimmering above the water. Later, we found out this was an ancient warning system. It hadn't been used in so long. We didn't know what it meant. We just thought, well, ain't that pretty? We tried to stick together and camped out on the coast of the prismatic grounds. I thought it was all temporary. I couldn't see how things would return to normal, but I was sure they would. Aside from that delusion, are you sure you want me to keep going?
No, I
The
really
story gets
don't.
darker from here on.
I'm like, I don't want to, cheat you guys out of the fascinating story, but I don't know how long this is going to last. And I thought we were going to meet actual people on the road. This lady lives back where we came from.
That was plenty.
I actually clicked that one by accident. I was going to let her keep going.
I want you to have a safe and beautiful trip.
Guess it's fate.
Never feel alone. We'll all be here thinking of you.
I wasn't meant to hear the rest of the story.
I imagined coming upon a place as hidden and singular as my own village. Eventually, I found myself circling a valley, looking for a way in.
Yeah, I guess if you want to hear the rest of that fascinating story, you'll have to buy a season for yourself. Yeah, on this game, you ride a bike everywhere. And some of these roads she's on, I feel like it would be hard to drive on anyway, so it's probably part of the reason they chose that. Oh, another human.
Valley. One second.
Yeah, it looks like I can't steal his truck. It's not really that kind of game, so... like, I guess I have to play Grand Theft Auto for them. It says, please respect the residents of Ting Valley. I'm not sure how to say it. They are not actors or tourist guides or animals, but hard-working folk. Please collect all trash or debris from the concessionary stands before leaving. This garbage not only clutters the pristine valley, but is offensive to the local people who do not eat mass-processed food or drink. Alrighty.
I'll think about what kind of visitor I want to be.
Well, a respectful one, probably.
Is that a strotofop? Yeah, what are they called? What is it?
Was he talking about the bike? I don't talk. Like, I don't know why they don't let me hear her voice.
I love old gear like that. It's getting more and more rare. I had a camera, but it broke. Not that interesting of a story, I guess. What are you doing here? The whole thing, huh? You're young. You got time. What kind of stuff are you recording? That's the way to do it, if you ask me. If anyone asked me, I mean.
Dude, it's so awkward.
The valley would be a good place to use those tools. Too bad it's closed down. Let me finish up here, huh?
As the entrance to the Ting Valley Shrine. It's hard to read. It says the Ting Valley Shrine is only open to visitors when the sun rises and when it sets. Visitors wake early to see the morning ceremonies, and they come back at night to witness the ceremonies that bring an end to the day. Okay.
It seems like I'll have to wait for night to enter the shrine.
Hey,
He keeps interrupting my exploration.
this was like a second home for a while. That was fun earlier when you showed up. And I was carrying the cardboard man. You were like, who are these guys? I've been pretty bored here. You know, the valley's gonna be flooded soon. That's why nobody can go in there. The dam is falling apart. It's too old. There's nobody left who knows how to repair it. We're taking it down so we'll know when it'll collapse. It gives us time to evacuate everyone. Greyhounds. We're a community organization. We do all kinds of fun stuff. Health clinics, mine sweeping, daycare, evacuations, weddings.
No, I don't have a bike. I haven't rode a bike in a long time. I used to a lot when I was a kid, but I should probably get a bike as an adult. I'm like, I can shake my head. No, no bike.
We're new.
I can get one though. Now I'm in Colorado. I'm sure there's places for me to ride it.
We'll do anything to make the future better than the present. No big deal. We're trying to get new things going. But it's hard. The past really has a tight grip on people. Doesn't feel like a fair fight. So we're trying to... well... anyway. It's funny. I stood guard here for a week, and I've only seen greyhounds like myself, and valley people on their way out. But now I see you, and you're like a
Like a what?
new element or something. I've never met anyone doing what you're doing. And we greyhounds gotta support new things. So... I'm not supposed to let anyone in. How can I? Jeez. I think you should go down into the valley and take a look. Gotta try something here. Dang
What
it.
is he trying? Blinking?
I was trying to wink. Well, you get the idea. Go on and put that old gear to use. You can take my map of the valley too.
I hope she brought a weapon with her, because these people are very strange.
I don't need it anymore.
Just in case.
I'll be down to pick everyone up around midnight. See you then.
Can I get back to what I was doing?
I met a greyhound. He let me into the valley. I think he wanted me to record what the greyhounds were up to.
It says the greyhound I met. He's gone, so I can't even
He
take a
gave me
picture of him.
map.
A mongoose bike.
The assembly point seemed like
I
a
think
good
I've heard
place
that
to
brand
start.
before. It's supposed to be a good one, right?
I wonder what he expects me to discover in the valley.
Says the gateway to Ting. Here stands the gateway to the valley, home of the three mindful gods. As you enter, try to imagine the millions of pilgrims who passed under this gate before. They were born, they lived, and they died.
I'm not the first to do this, just the first in a long time.
Like people who like museums and historical stuff are probably like this game. The stuff kind of bores me most of the time, but you know, everything isn't for everyone. Like, was that supposed to be? Yeah, I just kind of felt like there was more to do outside. So I might turn around and like take a random picture before I leave. Okay, cool. I can keep that in mind when I'm looking for one. But yeah, I might just take a random picture of this area right here.
The elder said that people were exhausted by symbols after the war. But here are a few hanging.
8,000 of, I think. Is your
The
bike an
elder warned me
off-roader?
about valleys. She said they were dangerous. I feel a
2014.
dulcet
Okay.
tension in the air. I enter to see the moment between seasons.
Yeah, I remember I won a bike in a raffle once, but I cannot remember what happened to that bike. For some reason, I remember having a bike. I can't remember if I let somebody ride it or what, but I think it was stolen. And I'm not sure if that was my first bike or the one I won in the raffle. The memory is kind of fuzzy. Yeah, I think a bike could be cool. Yeah, so maybe better in the summer or fall than the spring. So I don't have to ride in the rain like her. Remember, you made it here, but we made here. Okay, he like
I am probably the last person that will ever be welcomed
trying to
here
mark
by
his
the sun.
territory. Something about that felt kind of aggressive, you know, it's not really a welcome sign. Okay. The well-trodden path. This very path you stand on has been the same since at least year 350. Imagine millions of pilgrims walking this humble path to visit the famous Ting Valley Shrine. Like, I don't really want to
The elder
imagine.
told me there's very little information about the years before 500.
Hold the ceremony of the random dead. A person is selected arbitrarily from the graveyard. A monk unearths memories of this person for all to enjoy. Every first Saturday of the month, sunrise at the Ting Valley Cemetery. That seems a little dangerous.
I
Like,
have wondered about the lives beneath unkept graves.
what if they have bad memories? And everybody's there looking. Oh wait, what does it say? Oh, I know I had a bell. It says all above will remain, all below will wash away. Okay. Like, which way should I go? Check this out first. Memory flower. Excuse me, what is a memory flower? Memory flowers are unique to this valley. Their long history is intertwined with the religious practices of the valley. I don't ride mine that much like I used to. I'm getting old. I start to feel like I might cramp. I might just need to stretch more, Mr. Mac, that's all. Do you stretch often? It says stop and listen. You might be surprised by what the flowers have to say. Beautiful but dangerous. Remember this helpful mnemonic. Memory flowers few, few. Memory flowers many, danger plenty. Okay, well let's not go anywhere where it's a lot of them, I
Flowers
guess.
have to say.
It's like so many different paths. Let's check over here, I guess. Uh-oh. Oh, they really over here talking.
God of sleep,
I just get on and take off.
I've been gathering harpies.
Yeah, so maybe next time you can stretch first. You know, it might help.
If my big prayer is wrong,
It might be less about
if
being
God
old and
is
more
divine
about stretching.
will, please spare the people of this valley. We're so desperate for peace.
All right, girl, you done? I think
A
that's it.
memory told over and over again.
Let me finish up here before I go down there. Oh, it's just pots. I think that's the same as before. Make sure I at the back. Yeah, the flowers were talking. Hungry eyes and empty stomachs. Local
These
artist.
metal animals
Okay.
are looking up expectantly.
Hey, what animals? Am I tripping? Oh, I see. $35 and barely ride this dumb little thing. I know they say drinking a lot of water will help with it. Yep. Yeah, water and bananas will help, but I'm sure there's other things. You just need things with potassium. I'm like, what other things have potassium? I don't know. I always hear people mention bananas. These flowers aren't talking like the other ones. I feel like I hear some people talking, unless that is the flowers. They always want me to have 5 things. But I was about to say, I put out the recorder and it got completely silent.
I heard gunshots last night.
That was us. What is that?
Look at the pond, the water.
What is that pattern?
Should we run or something?
Confused.
Something frightening happened in this memory.
Oh,
But
okay.
what was it?
As the flowers should speak memories.
A green space. I feel memory in the air like pollen. It reminds me of a poem my dad was never able to finish. The first line was, "If you want to awaken the dead, just whisper."
Ready? Yeah, it's like if you try to make sharp turns on the bike, she just gets off. It doesn't sound good. And just go around this.
Is that your name on your collar? Let's see. You are Madrigal.
Hi, Marcus. This game is called Season. Like, where do I begin? I don't know. It's like this girl leaves home. He's just exploring the world, meeting people, taking pictures. I saw a trailer for this game a long time ago. And the animation style was appealing to me, so I figured I would check it out. But yeah, how's your Sunday going? Mine's going pretty well. This game is kind of slow, because, you know, if you're used to fast-paced stuff like Apex and you play this, it might put you to sleep a little bit. It has kind of like a therapeutic feel.
And you are Mata.
Like the music and everything's really calming and soothing.
And your name is Tupet. I wonder who named you that.
But yeah, it's pretty much like the exact opposite of Apex in every way. It's like, how many cows I gotta talk to?
You are a cow and you are named Krasnahorkai.
Okay. I'm glad she said that so I didn't have to try and butcher.
A beautiful cow named Gorp.
Like a beautiful cow? He just look like a regular cow to
The
me.
name of this cow is TVC-15. Oh my.
She's really fascinated by these cows too. I should probably get my bike. But yeah, so we just made it to this fascinating cow farm for anyone who's just now tuning it in.
And the seventh cow's name was Balto.
Like, I should have plenty of content for the book now. Oh, never mind. A relaxed Sunday talking to cows. Yep. That lets you know how a frustrating Friday stream must have been that I chose this over Apex. I was like, you know what, we're gonna try something different today. It said World Cow Championship Best Moo. Oh wait, I pressed the wrong thing, my bad. International, I keep pressing the wrong thing. Was there an option to take it? No, not this one. Okay.
Cows from all over the world came here to compete in cow stuff? The golden season seems like such a different world.
Cow stuff. But yeah, how's your Sunday going, Marcus? Hopefully a little more exciting. Unless you're just resting, that's cool too.
We got a big show today.
Huge show.
Breaking news. The Greyhands have died.
We're being
Isn't that the guy I was just talking
baby.
to?
And we're taking suggestions for our new name.
Live on the air suggestions from the rank and file.
You don't even need to be a Greyhand to suggest a name.
True, true.
The number to call is 0019. That is 0019.
Yeah, Apex is
First caller,
irritating,
hit us
honestly.
with a name.
I can't play it too often.
I was thinking the bricklayers.
Okay.
I think I just hit my limit Fridays. So
Bricklayers.
I'm play something
Laying
else.
some bricks. Well, yeah, thanks for the suggestion.
We'll be taking them all afternoon, so keep them coming.
That number again is 0019. You're listening to Greyhand Radio. We are broadcasting live from Greyhand HQ.
And we're gonna take a little break.
If the Greyhands are changing their name, you'd know them as something else.
Yeah, this game is pretty random. Alright, I think we're good. Says we're being evacuated. They're moving us into an apartment building in the Radiant City. There's no room for animals. It breaks my heart, but I have to leave all of you here. He wrote the cows a note like they could read it. I've got the radio tuned to your favorite station. You've always done right by me. Like, the cows are
These
never
people
going to
had
see them.
leave so much behind.
Oh, I'm like, these are the same cows. They just moved closer. So, okay. Not good. I don't drink whole milk and had like 3 bowls of cereal with it. Oh no. Yeah, I never buy whole milk. I usually honestly don't drink milk very often, but when I do buy regular milk, I usually get 2%. And that's usually only if I'm making mac and cheese. Otherwise, I eat cereal with like almond milk now. Almond breeze. And it doesn't hurt my stomach. But yeah, that does sound rough. See, I just ran all the way over here for that. Okay. And I left my bike all the way over there. Just downloaded Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, everybody needs a good break from Apex. And I've heard good things about Ghost of Tsushima, so. Definitely interested in watching that playthrough. Like, how do I get on the bike again? I forgot. Get off the bike, man. Thank you. Say toe cream. Everyone seems to like it. Harvard it from cold cows. We call it toe cream.
I've never drank cow's milk, let alone some kind of frozen version.
It looks like toe cream, but it says ice cream, I believe. That would make more sense. It kind of looks like toes with cream on them. So, like, it all went together. Everything's like in this weird cursive font that is sometimes difficult to read.
The cow is called Frenzy.
Not gonna lie, I thought it was Apex story time. You said, is the ghost a game? You said you're talking about Ghost of Tsushima? It's a game on PlayStation that was really popular.
Compared to my village, they lived in the open here. They lived on the land itself. I hope in the future, at least some people are still living like that.
Like, even Apex story time would be more interesting than this. More invigorating. I don't like the little videos that they post on YouTube. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's annoying the way she gets off the bike when you don't want her to get off the bike. I think they're just showing me where I am, I guess. I'm like, that seems like a whole different direction. I still kind of want to see what was the other way. Talk the bike. Yeah, it's supposed to be really good.
Oh, thank God someone is still down there. I've been trying to get a hold of someone for hours. Oh, thank you. I forgot the Day Zero materials. You know, the visual literature, the warm bath of ideas? I left it at the dig site. It should be sitting on a barrel with a fruit sticker on it. Oh, wait! Hold on. I forgot to do the secret password. I don't even know who you are. Is it too late now, you think?
Yeah, nope. Okay.
Okay. What day is the day after tomorrow?
I don't know what day it is. Let me go with this.
Phew, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't recognize your voice. What else was I gonna say? There was vandalism on a few of the posters.
But yeah, pretty much. I'm
Bad
just
stuff.
cruising down
Put them in
random
the
streets.
trash. Keep an eye out for more. Anyways, thanks for answering. The Day Zero material is in the dig site, pretty sure. It should be sitting on a barrel that has a fruit sticker on it.
See, I thought
You
already.
know, I was going to say you could bring it to me, but the flood will destroy it anyway. So actually, I was worried for nothing. Everything is lost in a flood. God, we really know what we're doing. I'm excited for this all to be over.
Everybody in this game talks so much.
I'm excited for this all to begin. Bye-bye now.
Okay.
There must be a lot of people going to the city if they need to keep track of them with cards. Imagine if the man I met is the only living Greyhand, and the rest are cardboard.
I mean, he seemed a little off, so I wouldn't be surprised. Manifesto for the future.
The Grey Hands want to end this season.
Whenever wage war. Okay. The weight of the past will fall off our shoulders, and we will see the world as if for the first time. I have no idea what this is. We will hold hands for the right amount of time, not too brief, not forever. We will build the next season. Okay.
They say they're going to build the next season. How?
I don't know, that makes so hard to read. It says, thank you for helping my daughter find her journal. We were so stressed. One of your people named Saul really took the time to answer all the questions my kids had. He was more patient with them than I am. Thank you for helping an old person like me carry all my luggage. I like to be a gray hand when I grow up so I can help people. Okay.
The Grey Hands seem to care what people think about them.
Don't we all? It says Radiant City. The Radiant City is located at high elevation with safe, fertile soil. Low elevation is dangerous. Low elevation pools containments. Whatever that means.
The Elder also said low places are dangerous. The city is high up like my village. Maybe it is safer.
There's a community for the full human being, not the worker, not the parent, not the child, the full human being. Okay.
It's hard to imagine something new, a new way of living, but they're trying.
Attention residents. I can't even read that. I wanted to read what was underlies.
There seems to be suspicion about the real condition of the dam and why it's being taken down.
Okay, I think we're good here.
The process of taking people out of the valley was also a kind of ritual, a way of bridging one life to another. They know the world they're leaving. The next one hasn't been created yet.
Damn, like this game is making me sleepy. Hi, Tamashi Games. Thanks for the sub. Hope you're having a good day. What would you like to do? How do you want to spend your infinitely precious time on this earth? We will create a position specific to you. Each gray hand is their own department.
It sounds like they want to adapt their organization to the people in it, and not the other way around.
But yeah, I keep trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't know if I would have asked this stuff regardless. Oh yeah, we're back at the cows. I'm not recording. I use almond milk too. I think I stopped using cow's milk about 2020 or 2021. Yeah. My stomach definitely likes almond milk more. So
The artist has depicted the Greyhands as a child. They don't have faith in their capabilities, but see them as innocent?
yeah, I heard the alarm earlier, so I guess that just happens whenever we pass this part. But yeah, thanks for the like too. So yeah, I guess it would have been eventually come this way. Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna be ready for a good nap after this, and I gotta, that's how to wash my hair.
Stay where you can hear me, okay?
Thank God they have electricity down here.
Did you hear from your friend in the Watery Republic?
Yeah, I think we have a pretty good milk alternatives at this point,
Topaz.
but you don't really
You
need
can get
to.
a ride with them on the coast.
Great. And we're really just gonna leave the car behind.
It's a junker anyway.
Beautiful.
I told you 786 would be our year. I sang you that whole song about it.
They sound so free and happy, just roaming around the world.
Yeah, she said something about a map. How do I get there? Hmm. Pretty chill. We're trying to slow down and she just keeps going. It says, do you or someone you know suffer from daytime visions? I feel like I'm watching one of those
I wish
medicine
Patrick could
commercials
call
on
this
TV.
hotline to talk about his heavy dream. Looks like there's no one around anymore to enforce this.
Can you interact with them? So. I'm like terrible at steering this bike. Wish I could stay on the bike and interact with stuff.
There are a lot of these signs.
Hey Cal, how are you?
They must really
Happy
want
Sunday.
to keep people out of this area.
Oh, I guess.
I found a dig site that is fenced off from view. What were they doing here? A greyhound said he left his materials behind. It should be somewhere around here.
I'm doing pretty good. This game is slowly putting me to sleep, but yeah, I'm good. Thanks for asking. Oh, yeah, I think it's just music. Just the day we packed the last. Why do I got it written in chicken scratch? Let me pull this up. The day we packed the last crate, we were sweaty and exhausted. And Jono says the real work begins after day 0. Haha. Okay.
They look relieved to have finished their work.
You are entering a quiet zone. Danger. Is that even a word? Psychoactive? I don't even know how you say it. Mineral present. Handle with care. Do not speak or sing or whistle near the mineral. Yeah, they definitely made that up.
This is the kind of brain trouble my mom warned me about.
Yeah, going from Apex, this game is like almost too chill, honestly. So yeah, my brain is falling asleep. But yeah, it's definitely relaxing. The graphics are nice.
I wonder what this channel is for.
Fascinating.
They must have already shipped out all the Harpic they need.
It says estimate 10 years old and accumulates the most on objects in the soil with strong sentimental value. So childhood toys, wedding rings, photographs, journals, because of ambient memory. Okay.
Memories and emotions condensed into.
Good luck on the game. Thank you. Yeah, good luck with your games as well if you're playing something.
I wonder what's on this reel. What
Okay.
is day 0? Maybe I can find out more about it.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I hope you guys have good games. This plot is weird.
They dug up all that Harpic in order to conduct some sort of prayer on day 0.
I've recreated the same setup as the prayer statues right here in my workshop. I set up a singing bowl so I can verify the pattern that will form in the water. And some Harpic, of course. Each god seems to correspond to a resonating frequency. And when this vibration acts on the Harpic, we get the psychoactive response. Going to give it a try here.
I remember watching my dad make shadow puppets on the wall.
I'm so confused.
It felt strange because I could see how it was done.
Right, it's like, what is
I
Den?
could see the trick of it, but it still felt kind of magical.
And why do the hands look like a real person's hands, even though she's animated? They couldn't, like, make a cartoon do it. Must have threw that in last minute.
I I do feel the more I do this, the more tired, and it feels like it takes me longer to return to the present. But now I have some control. I face the question of how this mineral affects the soil. I still have a lot of work to do. That's all for today.
A mineral that can affect the mind.
Yeah, I'm feeling like sleepy and hungry. I gotta find something else. This graphic reminds me of those storytelling games, Walking Dead ones. Yeah, somebody else brought those up earlier too. But yeah, even those are juicier and more entertaining than this. Mostly because it's zombies and whatnot.
The memories of the owner now turned into a beautiful mineral.
Like, I don't even know where I left my bike at the entrance. Oh wait, no, that's right. I like crawled through a crawl space or whatever. That's why I don't have it. So this is about some new apartments they have.
The work at the dig site has something to do with Day Zero. The Grey Hands present one side to the public, and another is hidden behind metal fences. There is no one to oppose them. There is only my record of what they did here.
Hi, Carlos and Jay. Welcome to the stream, both of you. How's your Sunday going? Oh, that's the way I came. Alright, well, am I free to give now? It says that local guy who died studying hardpick. I put his notebook back where we took it, in the huge tree near the lady's farm. We copied everything out of it anyway. I hope that stops the kid from trying to sneak in to retrieve it. P.S. Could someone fix that hole in the fence? Okay.
There's a big tree with a researcher's notebook inside it somewhere.
The stream is fine. This game is like a little slow, but I want to try it out anyway. It's making me feel a little bit sleepy, so if anybody has insomnia, definitely recommend checking this out. But yeah, I'm glad your Sunday's going well.
The necessity of Day Zero is not just psychological, it's ecological. Because there is a compounding effect to these minerals and their psychological effect. And we see this in Tiang Valley. There is a memory and a memory of a memory and a memory of a memory of a memory. This echo effect, this recursive nature is the problem. As this cycles through the ecosystem, it creates points of pressure where things bleed, and soil and human mind.
Insomnia curing with nice graphics.
Some will say, what's a few daytime visions? But it is an increasing risk, an increasing danger. Left alone, the haunted quality of this season will only get worse. The necessity of Day Zero is also to... But this particular action will neutralize this phenomenon at its source. This is not an endless cycle. We are putting an end to this psychoactive material. And we are opening up
Thanks for the gift of subs, Mr. Mitchell.
For something new.
I feel like it gives one to Cal pretty much every time.
Remove the haunted quality of this season.
It seems like Most of the people that got it this time are people who have actually been in the stream recently, so that's good.
The necessity of day zero
Oh, a
is
picture
not
of the
just
palm.
psychological.
And yeah, thanks to everybody that hit the like button or subscribe so far. Oh, and you're actually in the chat this time too. That works. I think I looked at this already. Yeah. The plot was like over here somewhere. Thanks for showing off the emotes. Appreciate you. Okay, maybe they want me to take the picture of myself. It's just not. Yeah, there we go. There, if I could play that reel. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what else they want from you. It seems like all the spots. Yeah, I don't know if I properly finished everything there, but oh well. Do not enter unprotected.
The info sign earlier said they are dangerous in large numbers. I have a pendant though.
Yeah, I'm like, this doesn't really seem like the kind of game where they let you die, so I think I'm good.
The Year of the Din? Was that how they recorded years in the olden days?
It says, I'd like to read my favorite book again without knowing what happens. I know it's tedious, but if you could remove my memories of it, I give an offering of supreme loveliness, whatever that means. My memories of the war, I don't need them anymore. I don't, they're yours. What I saw by the light of the moon, that pattern in the water, I want to forget it.
These slips are prayers to this god for forgetting things.
Yeah, this game is like genuinely putting me to sleep, so I'm like, I might end here and go get some food. I don't even know if it's saving or like when it's saving.
People prayed here. Who did they pray to?
Like, I guess if I exit, we'll see. I was trying to put this on the other page. Let me get my newborn before you end the stream. Well, you can always play it back, Jay. Don't worry. There's plenty of soothing sounds for the past 2 hours. But I appreciate you popping in at the end. This is just, you know, a new game that I wanted to try, but it is a little on the boring side for me. So, I don't know how long it is either. I could probably look into that, but I don't know if I'll be streaming it again. I don't know if anyone's just dying to see the ending. You guys can let me know, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna get off of here, find some food, and then go wash my hair. Do my other Sunday chores. But I think this stream has been dope. We got some gifted subs, got to meet some new subscribers, checked out a new game. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I'll probably be back on Tuesday, suffering through Apex as usual, because there's supposed to be a new event with the Loba Prestige skin, so you can check that out. Should be more exciting than this, hopefully. And hopefully I'll have the energy for it since I took a break. In the meantime, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday and have a good start to your week, and hopefully I'll see you Tuesday. But yeah, happy Sunday everybody, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.